With the new year, I believe that gaming is going to be taking a new step, and hopefully that step is in the right direction. With the games coming out, you have to wonder, what game should I play? I think I'm about to tell you / show you not a game, but rather a mod that could be a runner-up for your next game session in the year 2024. The mod that I'm going to be talking about today is Fallout London, and that mod is going to be coming out for Fallout 4 on April 23rd, 2024 on St. George's Day. Team FOLON is the development group working on this project that have a total of 50 people, and they've been working on this project for 3 years and some change, with a few delays that they have mentioned before. This game was originally, this mod. I'm going to keep mixing it up and saying game and mod, so just believe me when I say game, I mean mod or DLC or whatever you want to label it. But I think the implement of this looks like a whole new game because they completely do a lot with it, and we will get into that, I promise you. But the team has been working on this for about 3 years and some change, with a few delays, and the game is primarily, obviously, based around London, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm really excited to try this game out, and I hope you guys are too, because I think that this game is just going to knock the socks off a lot of people. That's not to say that everyone's going to forcefully love it, but I think that you can obviously tell that the development team put a lot of thought and work into this game. But after watching the trailer and the gameplay of the game itself, I'm not going to be showing anything as far as I can help it. Please go check the link in the description below. There is my Twitch and my Discord and the gameplay trailer itself, and just the whole trailer for the entire thing. That link should send you directly to the website where you can go support them. And please do, because you know, they worked really hard on this, and I think it's fair to support the original creators. So I'm not going to be taking anything from them, maybe like a picture or two. But yeah, the mod itself has a total of 3,764 cells, which if you don't know what cells are, I had to do some research. It's about 3 feet per cell. A cell is an in-game unit of measurement, I believe. I don't really know the change up, but if it is 3 feet, then that is a total of 11,292 feet of movable structures and movable locations. Like a grid on the map, there's about 11,292 feet. I wish I knew the actual like measurements, like 4x4 by 5x5 or something, but I don't, and I'm really sorry about that. And the devs made sure to mention that there will be tea as a consumable. So you know what that means. It's time to get litty on the Boston Tea Party, bad boy. Throw that tea in the water, because that's what we want. Now, with this, I'm going to be talking about some pros, some cons, overview, and overall, just my thoughts on what I have seen and what I expect from this mod. So buckle down, get your popcorn out, and let's get right into it. So for starters, it's some new content, and let's be completely honest, who doesn't like some new nitty-gritty content, especially Fallout content? We are all suckling of the teat of mod creators, if you are a Bethesda fan, just for any taste for some new delicious gameplay, or especially new overhauls, and this mod itself is a fantastic overhaul of the game. It looks amazing. There are a lot of creative designs that they went with it as well, with outfits, guns, voice acting, and how the mod overall changes literally everything of Fallout. The reason I mentioned that this looks like a whole new game is because it literally operates, in my personal opinion, like a whole new game. I don't think this game off rip is going to be a 10 out of 10. There's nothing that they showed that was like so nitty gritty, unlitty, believably awesome that I was like, gah. But it just looks like if you like Fallout, this will be a fantastic thing to play. And I don't know if it costs any money. I believe it's free. There's a Patreon and a channel. You can go support both of those. Those will be followed through the website that I linked down below. Now, this mod is adding an insane amount of content, and I don't think that, like I said, it's like a game overhaul, but it's literally just its own game inside of Fallout 4. They're adding plenty of different things, and I'll pop a picture of that up so you guys can kind of look at it, but they're adding 29 races, which makes me wonder, 29 races, is that customizable races? Is that like in-game monsters, beasts, factions, things like that? Like, what is 29 races? That is intriguing to me. That stood out, you know, because this is Fallout, this isn't Skyrim. I was like, yo, 29 races? I'm ready to see what's going on in here. If I can run around as an Argonian in the streets of London, you bet your sweet dollar bill, y'all, I'm gonna be playing this game. Now, I've mentioned that they overhauled everything, but I haven't specifically mentioned what they did. You could summarize it by saying the whole game, but things that I specifically noticed is they changed the Pip-Boy, the perk, dialogue overlay, and you can play the guitar. There's animations to play the guitar. I could be Johnny Cash, baby. I could be Elvis Presley in this game. I'm going to be those few. Also, I could be Homelander and milk a cow. So, hey, yo, Bessie! It's milking time. I'm a big fan of RPG games, and I think this is going to be a very interesting experience running around in basically a new world that they specifically have created. And considering that this is all fans of the series, I think it would be mean to not go into this with heavy hopes, because no one loves a game more than its community and understands the pros and cons of said community, with them also adding new companions and all voiced beautifully. I listened to the voice acting and I thought that the voice acting was pretty nice, but of course it is fan made, so eventually understand that there might be some hiccups, but this looks like it could be basically directly off of something that Bethesda would release, and they've been working on it for 3 years now, so that's double the time New Vegas is. So I'm going to be comparing this to New Vegas, but they've made no comparisons besides with the voice lines. And with the voice lines, there's over 90,000 voice lines in this game, and I think 90,000 is insane, especially because it, again, is fan-made, and the companions I've heard do talk. The only thing that they made an important note or mention is that they're going to have the main villain talk. They said that they were going to make the main villain silent, which is cool. I don't know what that means, but it was enticing to hear about and intriguing to check it out. Now, with this, I also think that there are a few cons. Nothing crazy. I just think that also seeing this, there's a lot of good things to note and good things to acknowledge, but I'm going to be transparent with this. There are two things that I think that are kind of interesting to pay attention to. They delayed the game by 3 months, and that is obviously a pro and a con at the same time. Delaying something makes me wonder why you delayed it. I wonder why they delayed it. Of course, there's a lot of content in this game, but you set up a deadline in 2023, and then now you delayed it again, which is very interesting. I just want to kind of put that skepticism in the air. There's probably a bunch of reasons for it. Everyone could go through and type in reasons for it. I've seen a few reasons for it. It's because there's a lot of content in there, but it's specifically what did they change and does that bug still exist? So saying that they did delay it, it does also open a door of skepticism in my mind. Makes me think maybe there will be some bugs that I will forcefully have to experience. That'll be a little interesting, but overall, I don't really think it's something to pay attention to, but I did want to bring it up. That way I can at least give my whole opinion and not just a few positives and then nothing wrong with the game, because that wouldn't seem fair to the game itself. Now, the only other con does have to do with the delaying, and I know that that might get a little annoying because my two cons are only about the date. The game itself looks like it functions pretty properly, but it also looks like it could just be average Fallout 4 experience. If you're not into Fallout or anything like that, you might just look at this and be like, oh, it's just Fallout 76, man. It's just Fallout 4. And that's totally fair. I mean, in the end, it basically is. That is basically what it is just changing the game and putting their own special twist into it. But it is extremely creative, and if you look past that, it is really awesome with what they've done. But you have to wonder, are they going to delay the game again? I know that they're adding a lot, but adding a lot, I feel like right in that last few days, you're probably going to start noticing a few bugs. And unless they are basically to the point where they can polish it off rip and they can basically make it look beautiful, I really do wonder if they're going to delay it again, or if they're just going to release it the day that they say they're going to release it. Overall, I think everyone should kind of clear up a little bit of space and get ready to see this mod in action, and I think that is going to be really fun to check out and maybe even play online and live. I stream twitch.tv/DiscoMania. Come check us out. We have a lot of fun down there, and we do a lot of, I'm working on one of my goals right now on top of making a lot of content, so I'm pretty excited moving in that direction with my content, and I hope this video found everybody well. Again, I think this game is going to be great. This mod will be very interesting to see what they got going on, but it also, of course, without doubt, there are a few doubts in my mind with the releasing and why they delayed it. Are there going to be bugs? Are there not going to be any bugs? It'll just be interesting to see moving forward where we're going to be in the future with this game. So I hope this video found you well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.